Servicio Nacional de Aprendizaje SENA, Centro de Operación y Mantenimiento Minero, Regional CESAR, Tecnología en Gestión Logística. Actividad de aprendizaje 15, evidencia 8, Presentation Step to Sport. Aprendiz Andrés Felipe Lizarazo, 2022. Steps to Sport. Steps to successful sporting. Decide well to sell. Identify markets through marketing studies. Find the consumption or import figures of products similar to yours and the economic growth rate of a new potential market. Look for demographic, cultural, and religious practice and their potential competency. Commercial closure of the operation. The procedure of exporting a product begins with two or more companies from different countries reach an agreement to buy and sell any product or merchandise. To do this, they agreed on delivery conditions, Incoterms, at a certain price. Sending of contract and documentary instructions. Once the agreement between the two parties has been closed, the next step will be to formalize the operation. This stage is formalized thanks to the international purchase and sales contract. Subsequently, it is best for the buyer-importer to send the relevant documentary instruction to the seller exporter. That is, the buyer should establish what international documentation will be required to carry out the import. Product manufacturing and packaging. The manufacturer must manufacture the product according to the characteristics agreed with the buyer. You must also make a packaging and labeling of product appropriate to both the condition of the buyer and the requirements of the country of destination. Carrier nomination. Depending on the agreed Incoterm, the exporter or importer will have to nominate a freight forwarder or transport company, which will take share of international logistics. In maritime transport, the freight forwarding company will be responsible for booking the container and booking the boat. Collection of goods. According to the Incoterm, the nominated carrier will send the truck or container to be loaded at the point of collection of the goods. Transport to port. The loaded goods will be deposited at the maritime or airport terminal. Export procedures. Custom procedures and export clearance are carried out. The registration of the clearance will be carried out through the integral system of custom management. Storage and loading of goods. The stevedoring company will be responsible for making the movement of the container or merchandise to accommodate in within the means of international transport. Usually, the means of international transport are the boat and the plane. The goods may travel in bulk, in containers, or by parcel. International transport. It can be sea, land, or by plane depending on the means of transport used. On the other hand, it can be considered versatile when the goods move between several different means of transport. Download and import procedures. Upon arrival in the country of destination, the stevedoring company will unload the goods. The goods will remain in the terminal and the disposal of the import and custom personnel until the subsequent import clearance. At the import clearance, they will pay the corresponding duties depending on the tariff code and the origin of the product. On the other hand, the Custom Office of Import will verify the international documentation accrediting the operation and may carry out a registration of inspection of the merchandise on site. Delivery to customer. Once the merchandise is declared and suitable for use in the importing country, the transport company and destination will pick up the merchandise at the terminal and deliver it at the delivery point agreed with the importer. Finishes.